I knew that when I was starting Carte Blanche, I didn't want to just create more clothing in the world. I wanted to go about it with intent and really focus my energies on creating styles that last for years and people can form like an emotional attachment to. So the crowdsourcing model, it allows me to really just focus on styles that people love, thereby creating less waste and contributing less to all the clothing that ends up in Africa or in landfills or at the bottoms of our closets when we're sick of them. Crowdsourcing allows me to understand which styles are the most successful, and therefore we allocate our resources to those styles and put those into production here in New York City. Without crowdsourcing, I'd be spending a lot of time and energy creating styles that consumers maybe necessarily don't want to wear. So understanding demand in advance of production really allows me to focus my resources and be able to work with the pattern makers and factories that I want to work with in New York and eliminate traditional retail markups. So we avoid overproduction and we are better able to funnel our resources into successful styles. Kickstarter was an incredible learning experience, and I probably started working on it about 4 months before I launched, and that time was spent building awareness about my brand, and I highly recommend that to any fashion designer that wants to launch their own Kickstarter. We can't imagine that, if we're creating a collection behind the scenes, we throw it up on a website, that people are immediately going to come flocking. No, we have to drive our own traffic. So really, you need to build a strategy around how you're going to do that. So whether it's on social media, pick your favorite platform, your favorite 2 platforms, find a way to create compelling content, or just really sort of understand what resonates with people, what brings people to your brand, and ask people who are sort of like the early supporters to spread the word for you. So now on our website, you can see our first collection. There's a link to our Kickstarter. You can see our video. You can see what got me so motivated to start Carte Blanche. And there's also a mailing list, so you can sign up for our second season, which will launch in the next few months, which I'm designing now. For me, it's really important to make sure that I'm showcasing each style and showing you from the fabric to the care of the garment to all the design details, and showing sort of accurately how it might look on your body. So the e-commerce site is going to be a really I want it to feel like really tactile and interactive and really give the consumer a truest sense of what the garment looks like. And you'll be able to pre-order the dresses similarly to Kickstarter, and you can sort of like, there'll be a page for each dress and you can back the styles you love. The next step for Carte Blanche is to go into production so we can provide the dresses to our backers who were so generous and supported our Kickstarter campaign. In addition, I'm also collecting inspiration. You can follow us on Instagram at carteblanche_ly. Right now we're putting up sort of color mood boards, so the color inspiration for the next season, and I'm starting to sketch